definitely. Every time that I play, I give it my all. Significant, insignificant, doesn't really matter. It's just what I love to do, and I love to give my all when I do it. My relationship with God has really impacted my life as a drummer, for the simple fact is that, when I play, people can really see that relationship that I have with God, that passion and love and desire for Him that I have, and I just want to offer up my praise to Him every time that I play. Being a drummer, God has really taught me to be well-rounded, to definitely not be afraid of different styles, to the point where I actually, when I play for different worship leaders, knowing them or not knowing them, I'm able to adapt to their style, to the way they play, and to me that's a strong point for a lot of drummers to be able to do, and I think it's a great quality definitely about a drummer. So, and even with that, being able to anticipate what happens before it happens is a phenomenal quality. The first time I flew, I actually ended up playing in Alaska. I went for 10 days. The flight was an experience in itself. I actually, I flew to Alaska and played for 10 days. It was so awesome. It was such a great experience. Awesome people, awesome times in worship. It was a lot of work, but it was so much fun, and I would definitely do it again. I'm very committed to being a drummer. Funny story, actually, when I was a teenager, just definitely beginning to play, I ended up quitting my job because it was interfering with my Sunday mornings when I was playing. That's probably extreme, but I take it very seriously. But I've lightened up, and of course I just have fun with it. So, but I'm very, very committed. As professional drummers, I looked up to Tony Royster Jr., phenomenal drummer, awesome drummers. I would actually watch YouTube videos of him teaching, paradiddles, and stuff like that, and it just, the basic rudiments, and I would just practice and practice and practice. I loved listening to, Aaron Spears, and definitely Mike Clemens. They're all phenomenal. Great YouTube videos of how to, play and just develop your basic skills. Many people think that, as a drummer, we're all wild and crazy and just constantly hyper, bouncing off walls, and I'm definitely not that way. I mean, there might be other drummers out there that are, but I'm not. I'm pretty laid back. I just love to be me, and of course, there's a time to be serious and a time to just have fun. And I like to recognize those times, especially in music and stuff like that. But man, if it's friends and family, I'm definitely, cutting up and just being me, Oh man, the most embarrassing moment when I was playing, I actually had started playing at 10 years old in a church, and my first time playing, I was very scared, nervous, all these different emotions at one, playing, and I remember I leaned back, when I was playing, I ended up falling, and needless to say, the whole song stopped. Everybody stopped and looked straight at me. It was so embarrassing. I did not think I was going to make it past that service at all. The hair, I just love being different, and with seeking and pursuing God, this is one thing that just came, through seeking and praying. It was kind of a phase, different procedures, different stages, and as I began to pursue and just draw close to Him, I realized that He was making me into a leader, and I ended up with the colors red and black, and A lot of people don't understand it, but I never really get into it because it's just a long, drawn-out story. But I love it. I've had it for years. And I've actually had different colors: red, white, purple, black, and red. And so it's been a process. So I enjoy it a lot. Yeah, people stare. When I hang out with my friends, we go to the mall, go eat. A lot of the people I play for, people will stare. And I've actually one incident, somebody came up while we were eating and just had to take a picture. And it was just to them the most amazing thing, which is cool. But yeah, definitely a lot of people stare. God to me, in my musical life, He's my passion, He's my desire. He's that intimacy that when it comes to a really worshipful song to the congregation, that time to where you're able to be intimate with God, He's that sound to me that calms me. He's definitely everything to me as a drummer. There's not a time that hasn't passed that before I play, I always ask Him, just to play through me, to release His sound through me, and just being connected to His heart as a drummer and being able to hear the heartbeat of God is very, very, very key for me, especially when I play. Because I know music is very powerful, and the very sound in itself can change somebody's life. You just don't realize the effect music has on people's lives.